Hi, boys and girls. Everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat on the floor. Not on the ceiling, not on the door. Everybody have a seat on the floor. Well, I have some fun books for you today. And the first one we're going to read is The Crocodile Who Didn't Like Water. And it's written by Gemma Merino, and it's read for you by permission of Macmillan Press. Oh, there's a mama crocodile, and she's carrying her eggs. Do you notice that there's one that's a little different? Once upon a time, there was a little crocodile, and this little crocodile didn't like water. He longed to play with his brothers and sisters, but they were far too busy with swim club, and this little crocodile didn't like swim club. What he really liked was climbing trees, but nobody else did. It was lonely having nobody to play with, so the little crocodile made a decision. He saved up his money from the tooth fairy. You know they have lots of teeth. And he knew exactly what to buy with it. Let's see. There he is. The next afternoon, he took his new swim ring over to the water. Today, he would play with his brothers and sisters. But he couldn't play ball or swim under the water. And although he liked climbing the ladder, which was fun, he just didn't want to jump. But he didn't want to be alone. So he decided to try one last time. One, two, 2.5, 3. Splash! Blub, 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 glub. Help! This little crocodile definitely hated water. It was cold, it was wet, and it was embarrassing. But then something strange happened. His nose began to tickle. And the tickle grew and grew and grew until... Achoo! Wow. This little crocodile didn't like water because he wasn't a crocodile at all. Do you know what he was? He was a dragon. And this little dragon wasn't born to swim. He was born to breathe fire. He was born to fly. That's a fun book. Well, I have a little puppet here that we're going to use. It's an alligator puppet. Let's try this. 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be. and snapped that monkey out of the tree. 4 little monkeys swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey out of the tree. 3 little monkeys swinging in the tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snapped another monkey out of that tree. 2 little monkeys swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. But along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snapped another monkey out of that tree. Now there's 1 little monkey swinging in a tree, teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Alligator, quiet as can be, and snapped that monkey out of the tree. There's no little monkey swinging in a tree, by Mr. Alligator, don't catch me. All right, I have another alligator book, and it's called Snip, Snap, What's That? And it's by Mara Bergman, illustrated by Nick Malinda, and it is read for you by permission of Harper Press. So, boys and girls, at first this story might seem a little scary, but I promise you, it has a happy ending. This is an apartment lobby. The children in this story live in an apartment, which is a tall building with lots of floors. Uh-oh. When the alligator came creeping up the stairs. Uh-oh. Were the children scared? What do you think? You bet they were. They do look scared. Marissa tried to close the door. Ava tried and tried some more. And Jonathan didn't try at all. He just cried and cried and cried. And then he hid. That was pretty smart. The alligator's mouth was wide. Its teeth were long. Its jaws were strong. The children watched as it began to bite the edge of the door. Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. Were the children scared? You bet they were. That's kind of scary. I can see him looking through the door. Woo. The alligator slithered down the hall and slipped into the living room. It swished and swooshed its tremendous tail, which was shiny and spiked and full of scales. Were the children scared? I think you know the answer to that. You bet they were. They hid. The alligator's tongue was flicking. The alligator's feet were kicking. Then the alligator's mouth opened up very wide. Creak, creak, creak. As if to invite the children inside. Were the children scared? You bet they were. They ran. The alligator's eyes were flashing. The alligator's teeth were gnashing. As the tables and chairs and the piano went crashing, and after the sofa and the curtains were ripped, the alligator licked its lips. Were the children scared? You bet they were. And then, what did the alligator do? Did it say to the children, "I'm going to eat you"? Well, not exactly, but it came closer and closer and closer until, wow, he's got a big mouth and sharp teeth. The children decided they'd had enough of all this scary alligator stuff. And they plucked up their courage and they gave a great big shout. "Alligator, you get out!" And was the alligator scared? What do you think, boys and girls? You bet it was. Look at how scared that alligator looks. Those children were brave. Thump, bump, bump, thump, and the alligator went stumbling, tumbling, grumbling, swoosh. All the way home. Snip, snap, the end. Well, I hope you know that that is a pretend story, and there are no alligators around here, and certainly none in the house. But this week, if you want to have some fun with alligators, come to the library and get your alligator craft. Right? All right, take care. Bye-bye.